R. Lee Ermey, born Ronald Lee Ermey on March 24, 1944, in Emporia, Kansas, began life far from the discipline he would later embody. Raised on a farm and later in Toppenish, Washington, his youth was marked by restlessness and rebellion. He often found himself in trouble, clashing with authority and testing limits. By his own admission, he was an unruly teenager whose choices placed him at a crossroads early in life. Faced with serious consequences, he chose military service over incarceration, a decision that would redefine his identity. Enlisting in the United States Marine Corps at just 17, Ermey entered a world of structure and accountability that contrasted sharply with his earlier years. The Marines did more than redirect his path. They shaped his worldview, instilling discipline, pride, and a deep respect for service that became central to both his personal life and public legacy. The Marine Corps, years that defined his character. Ermey's time in the Marine Corps was transformative, forging the commanding presence the world would later recognize. Serving for over a decade, including a tour in Vietnam in 1968, he experienced the realities of military life firsthand. Stationed with Marine Wing Support Group 17, he learned the importance of leadership, resilience, and responsibility under pressure. Rising to the rank of staff sergeant before a medical retirement in 1972, Ermey carried these lessons with him long after leaving active duty. His injuries ended his formal service, but not his connection to the Corps. In 2002, the Marines honored his continued advocacy with an honorary promotion to Gunnery Sergeant, a rare distinction reflecting mutual respect. These years shaped his values permanently, creating a man who believed deeply in honor, commitment, and accountability, principles that guided every chapter of his life thereafter. A surprising path from military life to film. After leaving the Marines, Ermey's future seemed uncertain, yet curiosity and opportunity opened an unexpected door. While studying criminology in the Philippines, he encountered film productions seeking authenticity in military portrayals. His first-hand experience made him a natural fit as a technical advisor, ensuring realism on screen. This behind-the-scenes role gradually drew him into acting itself. His early involvement with Apocalypse Now introduced him to the filmmaking world, but it was Stanley Kubrick who recognized his rare intensity. Originally hired only as an advisor for Full Metal Jacket, Ermey's improvised audition demonstrated a raw authority that couldn't be ignored. Casting him as Gunnery Sergeant Hartman changed the film and his life. The performance, rooted in lived experience rather than imitation, became iconic, earning critical acclaim and redefining how military characters were portrayed in cinema. A career built on authentic presence. Following Full Metal Jacket, Ermey's acting career flourished, grounded in authenticity rather than pretense. He appeared in more than 60 films, ranging from serious dramas to unexpected comedies, each role shaped by his unmistakable presence. Whether portraying authority figures or lending his voice to animated characters like Sarge in Toy Story, he brought sincerity and conviction to every performance. Audiences trusted him because he never performed toughness. He lived it. His work extended beyond film into television, where shows like Mail Call allowed him to educate and entertain while sharing military history with enthusiasm and humor. Despite Hollywood success, Ermey remained approachable, valuing craftsmanship over celebrity. His career wasn't driven by fame alone, but by a desire to represent truthfully the experiences of those who serve, creating a lasting connection with both civilian and military audiences alike. Family life behind the commanding persona. Away from the screen, Ermey was a devoted family man whose private life contrasted sharply with his public image. He married his wife Neela in 1975, beginning a partnership that endured for over 4 decades. Their relationship was built on loyalty, mutual respect, and shared resilience. Together, they raised 4 children, and Ermey took immense pride in fatherhood, often describing family as his greatest achievement. Friends frequently noted his gentle, caring side at home, a stark difference from the stern characters he portrayed. Neela, whom he met during his military service in the Philippines, provided unwavering support as he transitioned into acting. She managed the home while he traveled extensively, ensuring stability for their children. Their marriage became a quiet anchor, grounding him through fame, demanding schedules, and the challenges of public life, values, principles, and professional boundaries. Ermey carried Marine Corps values into Hollywood, a place that often operated by different rules. He believed strongly in professionalism, humility, and mutual respect, expectations shaped by his military background. While he formed many friendships in the industry, he was also known for maintaining firm boundaries when those values were tested. Ermey respected open dialogue and differing viewpoints, but he struggled with what he perceived as dismissiveness towards service or lack of accountability. These differences occasionally led to personal friction with others in entertainment, reflecting broader contrasts in worldview rather than simple personal dislike. For Ermey, respect was foundational and non-negotiable. He rarely sought conflict, but he also never compromised his principles to fit in. This unwavering stance earned him admiration from some and distance from others, reinforcing his reputation as a man guided by conviction rather than convenience, advocacy, service, and public engagement. Beyond acting, Ermey dedicated much of his life to supporting service members and veterans. He participated in countless USO tours, visited military bases worldwide, and spoke openly about the realities of service with empathy and pride. His television work educated the public while honoring military history, bridging the gap between entertainment and service. Ermey viewed advocacy as an extension of duty, believing that once someone serves, that responsibility never truly ends. He used his platform to amplify respect for those in uniform, emphasizing sacrifice without glorification. Veterans often spoke of feeling genuinely seen by him, not as symbols, but as individuals. This commitment defined his later years, ensuring his influence extended far beyond film sets. Through consistent engagement and authenticity, Ermey became a trusted voice for the military community, respected for both his experience and his sincerity. Final years and lasting impact are: Lee Ermey passed away on April 15, 2018 at the age of 74 due to complications from pneumonia. His death marked the end of a life defined by service, transformation, and integrity. Tributes poured in from actors, fans, and military personnel, all recognizing different facets of the same man. He was remembered not only for his unforgettable performances, but for his unwavering commitment to honoring service members. In January 2019, he was laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery with full military honors, a reflection of both his Marine Corps service and lifelong advocacy. The ceremony symbolized a complete circle, returning him to the institution that shaped him. Ermey's legacy endures as a reminder that discipline and compassion can coexist, and that authenticity, once earned, resonates long after the final salute.